of that.
Danita wouldn't want me to be bitter or sad. Danita's with me spiritually. I don't have to worry about Shannon. I don't have to worry about Jameer. Because when I lay down at night, love you, I get a peaceful sleep. I don't know if they do.
That's all for now. I'm Lester Holt. Thanks for joining us.
Your one news source. This is NewsCenter1.
Good evening, I'm Shad Olson. This is NewsCenter1 at 10. Our top story tonight, President Barack Obama addressing the nation this afternoon, outlining his agenda for the rest of his term and fielding some very tough questions about terrorism and the spending bill that Congress passed today. NBC's Edward Lawrence has that story.
Here comes the president.
President Barack Obama praised Congress for passing a $1.1 trillion budget deal that includes tax cuts.
I'm not wild about everything in it. I'm sure that's true for everybody, but it is a budget that, as I insisted, invests in our military and our middle class without ideological provisions that would have weakened Wall Street reform or rules on big polluters.
And the motion to concur is agreed to.
Passage avoids a government shutdown.
I wanted to end those kind of rattling experiences that the American people don't like.
On the fight against terrorism,
we're going to defeat ISIS.
The president says his policies have stalled the growth of ISIS.
As we keep up the pressure, our air campaign will continue to hit ISIL harder than ever, taking out their leaders, their commanders, and their forces.
After the deadly attack in San Bernardino, Mr. Obama says he has adjusted security procedures based on what federal agents learned.
We are continuing to work at every level to make sure that there's no slip between information sharing among agencies.
The president says he won't fade away and plans to end his term pushing his long-standing goals.
And in 2016, I'm going to leave it out all on the field.
Edward Lawrence, NBC News, Washington.
And the clock is certainly ticking to address all those issues. President Barack Obama's term ending in less than 1 year. A busy day for the president today. He also signed legislation designed to revamp the Surface Transportation Board. South Dakota's agricultural industry is cheering the overhaul of that federal agency. It serves as the economic watchdog of our country's freight rail network. South Dakota U.S. Senator John Thune sponsoring that newest law. Thune saying that the measure is intended to boost the board's effectiveness, give it more investigative authority, and head off potentially long and expensive disputes over shipping prices. That measure increases the board's membership, allowing communication among members without requiring public notice, and it also expands voluntary arbitration for rate cases, among other changes. President of the South Dakota Corn Growers Association Board, Keith Alverson, says he hopes the law helps avert shipping problems that have plagued South Dakota farmers in recent years. The Lakota Nation's Invitational Basketball Tournament now underway at the Rushmore Plaza Civic Center in Rapid City. That annual event almost did not take place in Rapid City this year after disputes in previous years. But in light of racial reconciliation, organizers say the tournament will continue as a Rapid City tradition. This is the 37th year the LNI tournament bringing thousands to Rapid City to celebrate heritage and diversity in the Black Hills. Rapid City Mayor Steve Allender taking part in the grand entry tonight.
Celebrates not only student athletes, but also the culture and traditions of the people who live here. It's symbolic of inclusion and cooperation and friendship.
That event honoring veterans and each school taking part in the Invitational, and as it always is, it truly was a grand entry. An update to a story that we've been covering closely and talking about to you here recently. It has been a long road to recovery for South Dakota Highway Patrol Trooper Zachary Bader. Bader, of course, as you'll remember, was assaulted in late October during a routine traffic stop near Rapid City. Trooper Bader suffered serious injuries to his head and face, but he continues to recover with more surgeries ahead. Bader says that he anticipates that his first traffic stop after returning to work might be a little bit difficult, but thanks to overwhelming support from the public, he says he is eager to return to his law enforcement career. 4 Washington state residents are charged in that incident, including one man who's now accused of attempted murder in that beating of Bader. A family that escaped a fire in their Rapid City home recently says that they want to help other South Dakotans stay safe during this holiday season. At the end of November, a smoke alarm alerted Dexter Johnson and his family of a fire inside their home in the middle of the night. Although the dwelling sustained major damage, as we might expect, all 4 family members were able to get out safely. Johnson says that he and his family are joining the Red Cross to install smoke alarms in homes in Rapid Valley coming up tomorrow to help spread the important and timely message about home fire safety and the importance of having a functioning smoke alarm. And here's a look at today's markets on Wall Street. And we end the week on a decidedly down note. The Dow Jones Industrial's absorbing more losses today, down 367 points. Uncertainty about the long-term impacts of that 25 basis point hike in the interest rates announced by the Federal Reserve earlier this week, contributing to that downward swing. Again, 367 on the down to 17,129. The NASDAQ Composite down 79 points, 49.23. The S&P down 36 to 2,006. And gold rising $16 on a weakening dollar today to $1,065.60 on this Friday day of trade. Well, winter officially arriving on Tuesday, but in much of the United States, warm winter gear remaining on the shelf. What's causing these unusually mild temperatures? And is a cold blast anywhere on the horizon? NBC's Chris Pallone takes a look.
Certainly doesn't look or feel a lot like Christmas. Many cities in the east have set record high temperatures this month. In Buffalo, New York, golfers are still hitting the links.
Last year this time, we were all digging out a lot of snow.
The unwinter-like weather is caused by a strong El Nino, a huge area of unusually warm water in the Pacific Ocean. It's hitting eastern ski resorts hard. Many in New England remain closed heading into the pivotal Christmas week.
Christmas is really an important holiday for us, and it's not looking so good.
And retailers are feeling the pinch, too.
Usually most retailers will start their after Christmas sale, like right at Christmas. We started ours last week.
On the plus side, many cities which saw budgets busted by snow removal last year haven't had to shell it out this year. But not everyone is enjoying t-shirt weather. Snow blankets much of the west. Salt Lake City already has more snow than it got all of last winter. Many forecasters say warm weather will blanket the east and Midwest for several more weeks before a more normal winter pattern returns. Chris Pallone, NBC News.
And those warmer temperatures keeping us guessing whether we'll have a white Christmas. After all, that's the question we've been posing to Bob Rigo.
Yeah,
and in fairness, Bob, we don't need a guy in, as the salsa commercial says, New York City.
New York City!
We don't need a guy in New York City to tell us about weather. We've got this guy right here.
Yeah.
And distinguished gentleman of meteorological science that you are, you've been telling us that this is going to be a mild and a warmer winter and with less moisture.
And so far it's been that way.
Absolutely.
You know,
true.
in spite of Tuesday's little weather event. You got to expect those every once in a while. They'll be moving into the Black Hills. Look at some of the high temperatures today. You can see temperatures in the lower elevations. They really haven't changed much. This is the difference from yesterday. Yesterday's temperatures compared to today's temperatures. And at the lower elevations, you see 2 degrees cooler today than yesterday. But look at Custer, 17 degrees warmer today than it was yesterday. And that simply means we had that temperature inversion pretty well in place throughout the day today. Up in the higher elevations, temperatures definitely warmer than in the lower elevations. But tomorrow we're going to bring in some warmer temperatures, not only in the higher elevations, but in the lower elevations as well. So we are looking for a rather mild day tomorrow.
You know, it's interesting to me, Bob. This time last year we were talking about that thing called the polar vortex.
Yes, yeah, I remember.
We haven't talked about that much this year.
No.
So
I don't think we will.
Things are definitely different. We'll get more details coming up with Bob in his full forecast in just a bit. We're back with more news after the break, right here on NewsCenter1 at 10.
This is NewsCenter1 with Shad Olson. Sports with Justin Wickersham. And weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio.
It's Herberger's biggest one-day sale of the season, this Saturday with a Friday preview. Make any in-store cosmetics or fragrance purchase of $50 or more and get $25 savings cash. Herberger's, your store, your style.
Which truck brand do you think offers best-in-class HD towing, best V8 horsepower, and has this year's Motor Trend Truck of the Year? Ram.
Chevy.
What do you think?
A Ford.
Oh.
The Ford?
There's no reason why they shouldn't be.
Here's the answer. That's the Chevy Silverado HD, the Chevy Silverado, and the Chevy Colorado.
No way.
Chevy. Or this holiday season, trade up to this Silverado All-Star and get a total value of $10,000 when you finance through select lenders.
See your Heart of the West Chevy dealer today.
Wow, we have made it through a whole week. Your mom is going to be so surprised. Hi.
Talk to a nurse, find a doctor, or coordinate appointments with Be Well 24/7, one of the many services provided exclusively to Wellmark members. Call 844-84-BE-WELL.
It's Fisher Furniture's Christmas sale. And for a limited time only, save up to 65% on furniture, mattresses, TVs, and appliances store-wide. And get 5 years interest-free financing and a free iPad Air 2 with a minimum furniture purchase. Buy the sofa for $4.99 and get the love seat free. Your choice of 2 rocker recliners with a regular value of $649 for only $2.99. A 5-piece dining set for only $5.99. Plus, during Fisher's Christmas sale, get 5 years interest-free financing and a free iPad as our gift to you. And register to win a front-load washer and dryer set at all 3 Fisher stores in Rapid City.
Are you tired of getting socks and ugly sweaters for Christmas? Come to Billion Kia, where we're giving away a brand new Kia. I'm not talking about a toy car, I'm talking about a brand new Kia. From now until January 4th, stop by Billion Kia and test drive any vehicle for a chance to register to win a new 2016 Kia Rio. No purchase necessary. This powerful subcompact car is as much fun to look at as it is to drive. Our wish to you this holiday season is to save and be merry at Billion Kia in Rapid City or at BillionAuto.com.
Find huge savings on coats at Herberger's this Friday and Saturday only. Take $60 off the ladies' or men's coat purchase of $100 or more when you use your coupon. Available online. Save on regular and sale prices. Herberger's, your store, your style.
Well, we're happy to report that the Christmas spirit is alive and well in Rapid City. Black Hills Power employees working together this year to provide Christmas presents for students in need. Black Hills Power adopted General Beadle Elementary 6 years ago, creating programs to help that school. For the past 2 weeks, Black Hills Power employees have been raising money to buy each of the 560 General Beadle students a present for their Angel Tree program. A large percentage of students at the General Beadle School live below the poverty line, and the Angel Tree program is important since this might be the only present some of the students receive this Christmas.
The kids were very grateful, and it was just fun to see them open it up. They had no idea what they were going to get, and I had a couple of people come up and just say thank you, so they really did appreciate what they were getting.
Each student excitedly unwrapping their present, finding a colorful and warm blanket inside. Black Hills Power says it's happy to give back to the community during this holiday season. General Beadle representatives say they are incredibly grateful for that generosity. Many holiday events going on here in the Black Hills. The South Dakota School of Mines and Technology hosting the men's and women's basketball games tonight, and a special guest making an appearance. St. Nicholas himself, Santa Claus, taking time out of his busy schedule for charity work here in the Black Hills. Santa and the South Dakota School of Mines and Technology working together for the annual Holiday Toys for Tots program. As children were telling him what they wanted for Christmas, parents watching the games bringing along gifts for the program as well.
We've got Toys for Tots coming in here tonight, donations tonight and tomorrow afternoon. We welcome anybody to come in. If they bring a toy, they get into the game for free tonight and tomorrow. You come tonight, you can sit on Santa's lap and tell him what you want for Christmas. And then maybe if you're a good boy or girl, you'll get it underneath the tree on Christmas Day.
South Dakota School of Mines and Technology hoping to collect many toys through the games this weekend as Western New Mexico and New Mexico Highlands teams are here to play over this weekend. With all these holiday events going on, this is one of the busiest times, as we've noted, for the United States Postal Service. For added convenience and to accommodate the increased volume of Christmas cards and letters, post office leaders saying that special pickups will be made from the blue USPS collection boxes that they placed in front of the post office in Rapid City this Sunday. Anyone mailing those last-minute items should deposit them in those blue boxes by no later than 3 p.m. 3 young sisters in Kansas City headed off to see Santa Claus today with one wish in mind. They were hoping that their father, who's serving in the United States Army overseas, would be able to make it home for Christmas. As Tom Dempsey reports, Santa delivered big time.
15 months in the Anbar province.
It was a moment, months in the making.
Just ready to get over there and see him. It's been a little while.
Major Paul Fleming is home after serving in South Korea since July. A husband and father was ready to see his family.
So we actually told him that I wasn't going to be back till after Christmas.
For his young girls, it was a chance to see Santa. Their wish was to see their father. Their wish came true this morning. Dad was finally home.
Are you crying?
A moment they will never forget.
You have to go back to South Korea.
Not for a while.
Yay!
Yeah. Oh.
A family was back together.
Our mom said that he wouldn't be here for Christmas.
So what did you think?
Oh my gosh.
A homecoming for a true champion.
So that's the trophy that the Royals got for winning the World Series.
Oh my God.
A moment to remind us all the importance of family.
And Major Fleming is home for the next 3 weeks. His oldest daughter says she plans to take Dad to see the new Star Wars movie and to Hunger Games as well. By the way, red ties. Bob and I both, as you'll note, we're sporting red ties tonight. On Fridays, there's now an effort for everybody to wear red shirts on Friday to commemorate and to honor our men and women who are serving overseas during these holiday months. Well, the sun has been out and the snow is beginning to melt here in Rapid City. Coming up after the break, Bob is in with an update on what's in store for our Black Hills forecast over the weekend. He'll tell us exactly what to expect after this holiday greeting.
I'm Bishop Robert Gruss, the Bishop of the Catholic Diocese of Rapid City. And on behalf of the whole diocese, I would like to extend to each and every one of you and your families a blessed and holy Christmas. God bless you all.
This holiday, Ford, America's best-selling brand, is giving you more. It's the Ford Holiday Sales Event, featuring 0% financing for 60 months on the Built Ford Tough 2015 F-150 and Super Duty. That's big savings on the best-selling trucks for 38 years straight. Legendary toughness. It's the best gift ever. Now during the Ford Holiday Sales Event, get 0 for 60 or up to $10,021 total savings plus no payments for 90 days on Built Ford Tough trucks. Only at your local Ford stores.
If the ones you love the great outdoors, there's only one place to go this season. The Cabela's Christmas Sale. Get 40% off select insulated outerwear. 25% off select men's, women's, and kids' Under Armour apparel. $60 off a Fox Pro Wildfire 2 Predator Call. 30% off Cabela's and Bounty Hunter metal detectors. Plus, don't miss Saturday 8 a.m. doorbusters. For everything on their wish list, shop in-store or online at Cabela's.com.
We are excited to see you at Rapid City's Meadowbrook Golf Course, now offering 2016 season passes at the 2015 rate through December 31st, 2015. The 18-hole championship course winds around beautiful Rapid Creek with picturesque backdrops and pristine landscaping. Meadowbrook is the perfect place for beginners and experts alike. Meadowbrook Golf Course is the clear local favorite. Don't miss out on the savings for your 2016 season passes by December 31st, 2015. Shopping is easy by phone, online, or just stop in to see us.
It's Carpet One Floor and Home's Bonus Extravaganza Sale. Buy any carpet now and save with our bonus package pricing. Free pre-measure, estimate, and delivery. Free carpet take-up and free carpet removal. What the home centers charge extra for, you get for free. Professional installation and cushion are included at no extra charge. Plus, get 24 months no interest and a free iPad mini with minimum purchase. See store for details. Bonus package pricing for 10 final days at Carpet One, Mount Rushmore Road, Rapid City.
The best dealership in the hills.
I really appreciate the lack of high-pressure sales tactics. Purchasing from Hirschroods was easy.
I appreciated the respect they gave me by walking me through all the features of my new car, the service requirements, and the complete warranty.
After visiting half a dozen dealerships, we liked you guys the best.
They say your best advertising is a happy customer, and after 105 years, we do have a lot of them. Hirschroods of Sturgis, I-90 and exit 30. Don't drive by, drive in.
This weather brought to you by Black Hills Power.
This is NewsCenter1 weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio.
All right, let's start off with the Terry Peak Ski Cast. This is for tomorrow, Saturday, 45. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous up there. We'll have the sun will be out, maybe a few little clouds, but the Stewart through the surprise runs open. Terry Peak groomed or the terrain park groomed and open as well. The base depth, 24 inches. So get on up there. It'll be a great day to do a little skiing. 19 our high, 1 the morning low temperature, 722 sun up, 416 the sun. We'll be going down. Yeah, that's for sure. We have clear skies out at the airport. 9 is at current temperature, and the winds are generally out of the east at around 6. So the winds no problem at all tonight. Let's see what we got going. We have more rain over the Pacific Northwest, and they're dealing with some flooding and mudslides over there. Just some terrible conditions, and that rain's not going to quit over the next few days. And we'll fly into the Great Lakes. I just want to show you the lake effect snows going on. You can see the winds are blowing from west to east, blowing across the water. And as they move across the water, no friction over the water, very little friction. So they just speed up. And then when they hit the land, a lot of friction, they slow down. They slow down, but the wind behind them just keeps piling into it, and that causes some convergence, and that convergence lifts the air, and we see the snow, and that's what causes lake effect snows. In fact, all of the lakes, all of the Great Lakes are dealing with some lake effect snows on the leeward side of those lakes. All right, we'll come on back. And we'll look at our future satellite radar and see what we can expect tomorrow. We got a couple of fronts to talk about. First of all, this warm front, that's going to work its way right in across the Black Hills. And, the warm front to the north of it, the cold air to the south of it, it's in the warm air, and that's where we're going to be located tomorrow. So we are expecting temperatures to be a little bit warmer tomorrow now, all right? 19 today, oh my goodness, we'll see middle 40s tomorrow, and we're going to thank that warm front. But we have another front to talk about, this cold front, the blue one. Let's see what happens as we move into a Sunday. The blue one moves on through, and to the east of that, that's where the warm air is, and back to the behind that, that's where the cold air is. So we are expecting to see some colder temperature, or I'm not going to say colder, I'll just say cooler temperatures on Sunday, and that front will bring in some clouds and the possibility of having a few little flurries up in the Black Hills. Here we go again. Well, I'll just repeat myself. There we go. There goes the warm front. Mild temperatures. We'll have partly cloudy skies tomorrow. And then the blue one comes in. Here comes the cold front. That's working its way across on Sunday. It's going to bring in some cooler temperatures, and you can see the clouds associated with it. And again, some areas of a few little light flurries. And the winds also will reflect. I'm going to go back to tomorrow now. This is Saturday. You can see a little bit of a westerly component. The warm front comes through, we get a little bit of a westerly component to those winds, and the Chinook effect will take place, and that's also warming. So my goodness, yeah, we'll see definitely some warmer temperatures tomorrow, not only in the higher elevations, but all over the Black Hills area. Here's the forecast, and there you have it. 44 spearfish, 45 custard, definitely a lot warmer tomorrow than what we had today. 43 Pine Ridge, and 45 Martin. Elsewhere, Hill City, you folks, 45, Deadwood, 46, Belle Fourche, 45, Sturgis the same, Hot Springs, 43 degrees. Here's the forecast for tonight. 11 degrees, the expected low temperature. We do expect to see these temperatures rise throughout the evening hours of this evening. Winds out of the southwest, and we'll have partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, again, partly cloudy skies, 44. And it should be a much warmer day tomorrow than what we experienced today with those winds out of the southwest to west, 10 to 15. And then tomorrow evening, 25 for the overnight low, partly cloudy, and winds northwesterly. Here's the 7-day forecast. All right, it's going to cool off on Sunday with that cool front, 34, 36 on Monday, 41 on Tuesday. Generally, temperatures just slightly above normal to near normal. Monday right on through Christmas, and then I'm going to bring in a few little snowflakes on Christmas. We'll just watch that. There's a slight chance I have some light snow on Christmas. 33, the expected high on Christmas Day. ClickBigDeals.com. Get a $199 home whitening kit for just $99. That's a 50% savings. That one's still available. So there you have it.
All right. Thank you, Bob. And still to come right here, the Rapid City Central boys basketball team still looking to win their first game of the season as the Cobblers host Mitchell. Plus, the semifinals were held tonight at the Lakota Nation Invitational. Justin will have scores and highlights coming up next in sports.
It's the perfect time to get the gift you've waited for all year. The Odyssey Special Edition, featuring the Honda Vac and a rear entertainment system. Hurry into the Happy Honda Day sales event and you could get a great deal on KBB.com's best value brand. Now at your Honda dealer.
Synchrony Financial. Engage with a call center team that makes customers smile. Engage with a job where great benefits are only one of the benefits. Engage with us. We're now hiring for call center positions in Rapid City. Learn more and apply at synchronycareers.com. That's SYNCHRONY careers.com. Or text SYF12 to 90206. Again, text SYF12 to 90206. Engage with us.
Make this Christmas special with a new HDTV or appliance from Fearless Fishers. Enjoy your favorite movie and save $350 on a new 48-inch Samsung LED TV, now only $549. Or get your clothes looking their best with a new Samsung high-efficiency washer or dryer for only $499 each piece, a $400 savings on the pair. Or get a Samsung Deluxe Stainless Steel French door refrigerator for only $1,499, a $1,300 savings. But hurry, quantities are limited. Plus, get 3 years no-interest financing at Fearless Fisher TVs and Appliances, now in Fearless Fisher Furniture, West Main, Rapid City.
What makes Liberty Superstores a dealership for the people? People with more insight, more options, more respect, more heart. We eagerly serve the frustrated, the hardworking, the people. We believe everyone deserves to drive a nicer, newer car, and that's what makes us for the people. Liberty Superstores.
This is NewsCenter1 Sports with Justin Wickersham.
Well, the White River boys basketball team has played in 6 of the last 7 championship games at the Lakota Nation Invitational, winning a total of 4 titles during that time. Tonight, the Tigers had a chance to advance to the finals again for the 5th year in a row. White River faced off against Little Wound this evening in the semifinals. White River with a 4-point lead at the break. In the second half now, Drew Espinoza with the bounce pass to Nick Young. He lays it up and in for 2, and the Tigers go up by 6. Later on now, more White River. This time, Espinoza takes it strong to the basket for 2, and the Tigers in control, leading 35-27 at that point. The Mustangs trying to keep this one close. Shiloh Tallman drives inside and lays it up and in off the glass, but the Tigers were too strong tonight. White River is heading back to the championship game with a 63-54 victory. The other semifinal game is still going on. Right now at halftime, Winnebago leads Pine Ridge 39-18. Earlier today, Red Cloud powered past Crow Creek by 39, 86-47. Also at the LNI today, Lower Brule escaped with a 1-point win over St. Francis, and it was Custer all over Ulrichs in the consolation bracket, 66-31. On the girls' side, White River squared off against Little Wound this afternoon in the semifinals as well. It was close at halftime with Little Wound up by 3. However, the second half was a different story. Here, Tacey LeBeau drives inside and scores. Then at the other end, you're going to see here LeBeau steals the ball and passes this one up ahead to Cammie Bearkiller for the layup. And just like that, Little Wound goes up by 7, 36-29. Back the other way we go now. Elizabeth Cameron drains the long 2-pointer from the corner. That cut the Mustangs' lead to 5, but after that, it was all Little Wound. LeBeau to Bearkiller. She takes this one strong to the basket for 2 plus 1, and Little Wound runs away with this one. Final score 72-45. So the girls' championship game is set for tomorrow night at 7:30. Little Wound will play Todd County, who knocked off Pine Ridge in the semifinals in a close contest, 43-41. Meanwhile, Red Cloud topped McLaughlin by 5 points. The Crusaders will play tomorrow afternoon for 5th place. Elsewhere, Cheyenne Eagle Butte down St. Francis by a final score 63-58. Plus, it was Omaha Nation over Winnebago 60-41. Back to more boys basketball action now. Rapid City Central at home tonight against the Mitchell Colonels. TJ Hain, his first year as the Cobblers head coach. Late in the first quarter, the Colonels work it down low to Connor Morgan. He finished with 7 points tonight as Mitchell takes a 3-point lead. Jumping ahead to the second quarter now, Justin Kramer hit back-to-back threes to pull Central to within 4. Overall, Kramer led the Cobblers tonight with 17 points. Late in the second now, it's Connor McCormick with 3 of his 12 points on the night, but it wasn't enough as Central falls to Mitchell 79-66. And around the Black Hills in boys basketball tonight, Huron topped Rapid City Stevens 52-38, despite 11 points from KJ Watson, and St. Thomas More defeated Alliance Nebraska by 12. Elsewhere, Lusk, Wyoming pulls out a 3-point win over Hill City 57-54, plus Rapid City Christian outlasted Lyman 57-50. Meanwhile, in girls basketball, Rapid City Central improves to 4-0 on the year with a 53-27 win over Mitchell, and the Stevens Raiders take care of Huron tonight 62-50. Moving on to men's basketball, the School of Mines won their second straight after beating Western New Mexico 53-47. Plus, it was New Mexico Highlands over Black Hill State, final score 98-95 in double overtime. On the women's side, despite 24 points from Megan Rohr, the Lady Hard Rockers lost to Western New Mexico by a final score of 67-54, and Black Hill State improves to 7-1 on the season with a big win over New Mexico Highlands 70-38. Shifting gears to high school wrestling, where Rapid City Central is competing in a tournament in Gillette, Wyoming this weekend. Today, the Cobblers knocked off both Scottsbluff 36-31 as well as Campbell County 33-31. Also at the Gillette tournament, it was Bismarck Century with the win over Rapid City Central 39-22. And in the final duel of the day, the Cobblers defeated Sidney, Montana 47-23. And finally, in hockey, the Rapid City Rush opened a 3-game series this evening against the Alaska Aces. And right now in the second period, the Aces lead the Rush by a score of 2-0. And that's a look at sports. We'll be right back in a moment.
Wake up in your first home. Wake up in a home with a new address. Wake up in a home with no address. Your dream home evolves, and protecting it takes committed support. American Family Insurance.
Go to the $1 Million Cash Bash at Cadillac Jack's on New Year's Eve. And who knows where you'll find yourself on New Year's Day. Cadillac Jack's is giving away $1 million in Cadillac cash this New Year's Eve. Every Cadillac Club member is a guaranteed winner. Find out how much you've won on December 31st. Cadillac Jack's. How will your New Year's Eve play out?
Visit Pump House at Mind Blown Studio in historic Deadwood to see professional glass blowers at work. We offer a wide range of custom glasswork, including ornaments, glasses, and vases. You can browse the gallery for gifts and decorations, or have one of our artists make a custom piece just for you. You can enjoy a coffee and a sandwich from our Pump House Deli while watching the artist work. If you're looking for a unique gift, a private glass blowing class, or something for the entire family to do, check out the Pump House at Mind Blown Studio on Sherman Street in historic Deadwood.
It's the perfect time to get the gift you've waited for all year. The CR-V with rear view camera standard. Hurry in to the Happy Honda Day sales event, and you could get a great deal on the best-selling SUV in its class. Now at your Honda dealer.
Crispy bacon, Canadian bacon, and pepper bacon. Papa Murphy's large bacon pizza, just $11. Try it as a fresh pan for just $1 more. Fresh made, fresh baked, fresh craving. Papa Murphy's, love at 425 degrees.
So,
yes,
we've had some snow, and
Yeah.
things are going to warm back up. We've had some blue sky, and all in all, this winter so far, I don't think we have much to complain about.
I certainly don't. I certainly won't have anything to complain about tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be another one. As we start the weekend, I think everybody's worked hard all week long. You deserve have a nice day, and we have that in store for you tomorrow. Check it out. There you have it. Partly cloudy skies, 44. Middle of December, 44. It doesn't look too terribly bad when the normal high temperature is in the middle 30s, 35. We'll see that tomorrow or Sunday. Mostly cloudy skies, normal temperatures.
And if you're here for the LNI, you're welcome.
Get to Nissan's holiday event for the season's best offers.
Right now, choose Rogue with 0% APR for up to 60 months, or get a $289 per month lease on Murano. Shop your local Nissan store and choose Nissan.com.
The hot holiday savings continue here at Carl's.
This big GE top-load washer is holiday priced at $4.99.
And the matching dryer is $4.99 too.
That's a savings of over $400 on this laundry pair.
You'll save even more on one-of-a-kind closeout models and clearance items.
If it's on the floor here at Carl's, we're moving it.
And all clearance electronics are reduced 30%.
Don't miss this holiday savings event going on here at Carl's.
And from all of us here at Carl's,
Merry Christmas.
Get projects done quicker with Crescent sockets and wrenches from Menards. Right now, they're all on sale. This 148-piece mechanics tool set has the right tools to get the job done. $69.99. Bosch 18-volt power tools give you high performance with compact designs. Purchase this hammer drill and impact driver combo kit for $299 and get your choice of a circular saw, reciprocating saw, or lithium-ion battery free. Don't forget Christmas. Give a gift card.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
Are you tired of getting socks and ugly sweaters for Christmas? Come to Billion Kia, where we're giving away a brand new Kia. I'm not talking about a toy car, I'm talking about a brand new Kia. From now until January 4th, stop by Billion Kia and test drive any vehicle for a chance to register to win a new 2016 Kia Rio. No purchase necessary. This powerful subcompact car is as much fun to look at as it is to drive. Our wish to you this holiday season is to save and be merry at Billion Kia in Rapid City or at BillionAuto.com.